This is the drive home with
Zac
and TT for the Millwall drive home. Driving home from Fratton Park, where it finished Portsmouth 0,
Millwall 1.
Millwall 1. A nice cup win, great performance from the boys, good away end to be in, and not too far of a journey home. You can't ask for much more than that. Before we go any further, thank you very much for watching the Mill drive home. We are now, I think, 90 subscribers away from 3,000. If you're not subscribed, I know most of you are, to be fair, but if you're not subscribed, get yourself subscribed. Put your comments in below. I absolutely love reading it. I always read them out to Zac. I think Zac checks them every now and again. They do mean a lot to me. And if you like the video, stick a like on the video. Carabao Cup, I think under Rowett we played about, 15 cup matches. I don't remember winning many. Neil Harris loves a cup. And regardless whether we were home or away today, whether we were playing Portsmouth's first team, obviously we don't have the luxury of changing too many players because we don't have many players in the squad. Saying that, the players that came in today played really well. It wasn't a game of many chances.
It was a good game to watch, very entertaining, but the chances were very mild. They
were few and far between. But we started off with the new goalkeeper, and his name is Zac. No, his not name is that. His name is not Zac. What is his name? I've got the bloody wrong name in my head.
I've got Truman in my head for some reason.
And I've got Fielding in my head, and it was neither of them. It's not Jensen. How's that? Roberts, that sounds about right. We'll take Roberts. We'll have to check it afterwards.
It is Roberts, I know for a fact.
All right, Roberts. So, we started with Roberts in goal, coming in for the shaky Jensen, who had a worrying performance on Saturday. A back four of Danny McNamara returning at right back, who had an excellent game. Left back was Joe Bryan. Centre back pairing of Cooper and Wes Harding. I think we played 4-4-2. 4-4-1-1. The midfield four was right midfield was Maku. Was a Maku right or left? Esse was on the left. Two central midfielders. The excellent Alfie Massey playing his first competitive debut for the Lions, and alongside him was Casper De Noor. We had Honeyman playing in the 10, who had I thought a very, very good game, breaking up the play, showing for the ball. And up front we had the new fella, Langstaff. I was going to say, Longstaff. That does my head in. Sorry for the thing, but behind the bright lights that shine through. We're on the A3, so no floodlights. So apparently you're going to get lights in your face every now and again. We started the game brightly. You know, Portsmouth are a good club. They've got decent fans, decent ground. It's a proper ground. It's an old-fashioned ground, but the away end was pretty done up a little bit. So it was quite a nice away end to be in with the safe seating stands. And they caused us some problems. I'd say they loved the switch ball. They loved playing it from right to left, and got a lot of balls into the box. Certainly early doors, but what they did, they never looked like creating too many chances. And I felt we were really comfortable throughout the whole match, other than set pieces,
corners. It was corners,
and free kicks. And Phil Clark was sitting next to me in the game, and I said to him a number of times that they didn't take the chances to play the ball into the box when they had set pieces. They kept switching wings and hoping for a different angle, but our players were very quick, were alert on that, and straight out to stop the ball coming in, and it was just a waste of a set piece. I think the Pompey left winger caused us the most amount of trouble.
Was it number 20?
20, yeah, number 20.
He was a good player.
He was a live wire, but
he was aggressive though. A couple of times Danny McNamara looked like he mugged him off, and then he just took his legs. Yeah, but I don't mind that from a player. I expect that Danny mixes it, so Danny's gonna enjoy a game like that where both players are coming at it. The goal comes from really good work from George Honeyman, who breaks up the play in the midfield. Like I said, he did it really well. Yeah, we lost it, didn't we?
I was looking at the flipping wing mirror and I could see that, what's it called, really shining bright. He was breaking up the play really well, got the ball, played it through to Esse, who's beat one player and then taken no backlift and just absolutely buried it into
weak foot.
Yeah, it was hard for us to see in the away end because it's goes down at the bottom, but
and it went through a couple of players' legs.
Went through a couple of players. The keeper didn't move, straight into the bottom left-hand corner and put us 1-0 up. And after a difficult performance on Saturday for SA, it must be heartening for him. At the end of the game, he's one of our own, sung really loudly by the fans, and I think it should, and I hope it does, give him the confidence. Listen, as a Millwall player, especially wingers, and it's happened at the Den, players that are creative. If you're not at it at Millwall, you're going to get a load of stick, sometimes unnecessarily. But I don't know why we're like it, because it's happened to many a winger. It happened to Scalak and Tyler Bury, and he gave it back and he lost his head. But even going back to players like Paul Ifill, it's a difficult position to play at Millwall if it doesn't go well, and it didn't go well for him. It didn't work for him on Saturday, but today his touches were, give us a bit of magic. We had to have SA and Amaku on both wings, both with pace. SA's pace is not lightning, but Amaku's is. But to have the control and the ability that SA had, and today things most of the time worked for him. He did give the ball away a couple of times, but you expect it. If you're trying to beat people, if you're trying to do something special with skill, that's going to happen. And the fans sometimes have got to be a little bit more patient. I'm never going to dig our fans out, because that's who we are, and that's the makeup of what we are. And I believe that players have got to learn to play that. It's Harris will know that. Harris should have been telling him all through the game, all afterwards and in training. That's part of a Millwall crowd, and you've got to rise to it. And he did tonight, and it was really good to see him do that. Like I said, there were very, very few chances created. I thought Massey excellent in the midfield, and funny enough, when he came off in the second half, we did lose a little bit of control, because he really comfortable on the ball, comfortable breaking up the play with Denor. He looked the more experienced central midfielder in the game, which, considering it was his competitive debut, is really exciting for him.
To be fair, I did think Denor had one of his better games. I thought he was very composed.
I don't think he had a bad game at all. I agree with you. Go on, I thought you were going to keep going.
Oh no, he was very composed. He was pinging it about, and he made a couple nice challenges. And I think our midfield today did look very, very solid, because we worked together. Honeyman was breaking up the play, dribbling round. Denor and Massey were just there to clean up. Yeah,
and defensively we looked solid. Slight concern. Harding always does concern me out of the players at the back. Hutch came on really late, and Leonard went into central midfield. There was quite a lot of movement about, to be fair. Harding out as the right back, Danny Mack as the left back. So there was quite a lot of change. But like I said, we were pretty comfortable. We didn't look like conceding a goal. You never like the ball in and around your box, but we defended excellently. And it's a testament to a Neil Harris team. It's something that he does really well. The side's really well drilled. And then when you can have an attacking prowess, Langstaff didn't really get in the game, and that would be one probably disappointing thing. We did create the other chance of the game, really, the only other real big chance. Portsmouth did feel like they scored again across into the box, and it was a header at the far post that headed into the side netting. But the other big chance of the game fell to Millwall. Some really, really good work down the wing by, it was SA, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And then he cut it back.
But it was good passing. It was well pinned about.
Yeah, it was
SA
before that.
Bit of magic.
There was. It was really good. Yeah, you're right. The build-up play to that bit where he's got to the byline and then cut it back for Honeyman, who's in on the penalty spot.
He basically had a moving penalty.
Yeah, he had a moving penalty, and he literally put it straight down the middle. I don't know if it had hit Langstaff, he would have been offside, but he put it straight at the goalkeeper. The keeper, mopped it up, and I think it was about 25 minutes to go. If we score, then it would have been even more comfortable towards the end. But like I said, other than the Portsmouth fans singing irons, I'll never get that, and it is pretty embarrassing. I felt that they sang well for the second half, pretty quiet in the first half, but tried to get their boys going in the second half. They never quite made it. But for us, it was a really good away end to be in, and who doesn't like winning? As Millwall fans, you're never going to get used to winning, so I quite enjoy it. And we've got Bristol City on Saturday. You look forward Like I said, we're not going to be able to make too many changes. It'll be interesting to see whether Langstaff or Bradshaw start against. I don't expect too many changes. The keeper, what's his name? Roberts.
Yeah.
Right, I've got to remember that.
He should start over
Jensen potentially. It will be interesting to see. That's the decision for Harris to make, because Roberts looked more comfortable. Like I said, he didn't have a save to make.
He's got a kick on him as well.
Yeah, but so's Jensen. Both of them are. The distribution seem good. It's a modern day thing, but I want my goalkeeper to be
good at saving.
Yeah, saving. It's the most important thing. Like you did on Sunday, you made an excellent save on Sunday, diving to his right, which is, I'm not going to say weaker or stronger side, just in case any of our opponents are watching. He's good all round. But yeah, it's a good win for Mill today. Like I said, put your comments in below. We're on a diversion. A Hindhead tunnel is closed, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but we'll get home hopefully before 1 o'clock. We really appreciate the support of the channel. Put your comments in below. There's only one way we can end it. Let's see who we get in the next round. Obviously, we're not going to get West Ham. I don't think they come into the third round, but hopefully we get someone decent. But like I said, only one way we can end it. No one likes us.
We don't care.
Yes, come on.
Come on.